So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
He had a message specifically for black men.
Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president.
Who cares what you think?
And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. So now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody
Who said that?
who has a history of denigrating you
We don't know your history, Barry.
because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is.
The projection is crazy.
That's not acceptable.
Female shit.
See that? By the way, Governor Walz, according to Politico, is going to be going out on a men tour, literally a tour of media to appeal to men.
They need to appeal to the needs of the voters. And so
Exactly.
I was a delegate for President Obama in both of his elections in Ohio. Right now, the vice president is down 11 points in Ohio, even though I fully expect President Trump to take Ohio as he did twice. But to be down 11 points compared to President Biden, that is a problem. But this other issue I want to bring up is a problem too. Why are black men being lectured to?
Thank you,
Why
Queen.
are black men being belittled in ways that no other voting group? Now, a lot of love for former President Obama, but for him to single out black men is wrong. And some of the black men that I have talked to have their reasons why they want to vote a different way.
Thank
and
you,
even
Queen.
if some of us may not like that, we have to respect it. So unless
She don't like it
President
at all.
Barack Obama is going to go out and lecture every other group of men from other identity groups, my message for Democrats is don't bring it here to black men who, by and large, don't vote much differently from black women. And what, as a politician, we should be trying to get all voters to vote. And hopefully there are a few good men out there who do care about the stripping
I
away
like her, bro.
of some of women's bodily autonomy. But this is wrong for President Obama. It is a wrong course for the Harris-Walz campaign to lay at the feet of black men when they have their reasons. In 2020, the vice president was labeled a cop, as we know.
But do you think, sorry to interrupt you, Nina, but do you think he's right that some of the one of the reasons is because they don't like the idea of...
No.
Listen, black men are socialized in the same society as any other man. So yes,
Shut up.
misogyny may be a part of it, but again, is President Obama and is the Harris-Walz campaign going to lecture other male groups in the same way that they're lecturing?
This is not just about...
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
And the game keep calling me. Can't escape the voices cause they all in me, all with me. Go.
That's that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing.
Welcome back to the channel. G-Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell if you like the content. And with that said, let's take this walk. And look, as it stands today, Barry motherfucking Soto has clearly fallen in love with the Coco. Cause fuck that nigga. We put you in a chair in concert with black women. We championed you because your style, your swagger, your demeanor, it made us look good. They championed you because you had a strong black wife. And believe me, brother, if you didn't, your ass wouldn't have made it out of Chicago. And you want to dismiss our concerns, tune us out, form, and jump to your own conclusions? Just like a woman? What the fuck is that, Barry? Really? Misogyny? That's like a woman telling a man that he got a small dick, or a man telling a woman that she got stank pussy after a breakup. You don't address the real concerns that led to it because you're childish, emotional, and yes, unprofessional. Like the host Abby Phillips, who couldn't hide nothing on herself after seeing black men get disrespected.
Do you think he's right?
No, bitch. And God bless the sister Nina Turner, because her practical thinking would get my vote for president in a heartbeat. She read Barry's eyes. And not to mention the most unalivings of black men at the hands of police during any time period recorded in history. That happened under Barry's watch. And yes, he'll continue to be Barry because look, Barack? Obama? Way too strong for the pussy shit I just heard. And look, what did he do to address that? The police unalivings? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing but sit there and be half black. That was good enough to vote for the nigga twice. And the second time was a second chance. And you know what? He came out of that shit with a lot more excuses of why he couldn't address issues that plagued the black community. And black people gave him the same grace they're currently giving Kamala. He can't do nothing because y'all know what it is. Y'all know how. Then why the fuck are we voting for him for? Purely because of the skin color? Or the skin color of the person they married? You won't spend your money out of black business or hire black people. There's a lot of y'all out there. But y'all are the same one pushing us to vote for a person to run the entire country simply because of their racial identity. And black men? Straight black men? Not the beta ones? Are the lost ones? And that's only because y'all are satisfied with symbolism. The hell with strategy. The only strategy Kamala supporters offer back is, what about Trump? As if you need to know more information about Donald Trump. As if anybody has heard anything worse than what he was peddling in 2015 before he became president, in 2016 through 2020 as president. But he was president. And he did do a better overall job than Joe Biden or Joe Biden 2.0, as Kamala Harris admitted herself.
If anything, would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
And look, voting for Joe Biden was a favor black men did against their will because of the constant fear-mongering of Trump, even while he was doing an okay job running the country. Remember, laws Joe Biden crafted, the author of the crime bill that Kamala and prosecutors like her alike implemented, put generations of black men in jail disproportionately for their crimes compared to their counterparts, and made a whole shitload of single black mothers. But y'all want black men to be more hurt over Trump's words and actions that had very little to do with his job performance. Fear-mongering about full immunity that would never get passed when qualified immunity has been letting cops off the hook since 1967. Read a fucking book. Plus, y'all want to argue the one drop rule.
If you want to start talking about race in America, you want to talk about the 1/8 rule?
A drop.
You want, right.
As if there's no other reason in the world. Black men who are mostly in relationships with black women and mostly vote in unison with black women are departing from the party other than their disdain for black women. Fuck you. Fuck you. And your mother. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
Never did me, I spit the truth. All you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us rare and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue.